It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
Like, here, if you search for Niko Avocado, you get a thumbnail of one of his videos where he is sitting in front of a griddle with sunny side up eggs scattered on top of what I assume is ramen, and he is buzzing his hair. He is shaving his head over the food. I can only imagine he eats it later. Here, take a look at that.
Yeah, he is definitely shaving his hair onto the food.
Dude, this just makes me so depressed.
And you said you see a lot of yourself in this?
Yeah. This video came out 2 years ago, December 12th, 2018. It's called Nobody Likes Me, I'm Done.
Yeah.
It's got sad orchestral music, and he is crying. He is crying over these eggs. And then he pulls off the hair clippers. He plugs them into an extension cord. I don't know why, but he's showing off the accessories in the bag. Now he's crying more. This is totally fake. I mean, it's not fake, but the crying is totally forced.
So it's fake.
I mean, he's crying and he's actually eating. It's real food, but the emotions.
Oh yeah. Well, the emotions are the part that matters, really.
Yeah, he broke the egg yolks onto his face, and he's making a beard out of his hair.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't think this is real, guys. Sorry, but we here, the mods at r/is Niko Avocado real. We gotta say, we've concluded our 2 months of research, and there's a 1 in 7.5 trillion chance that this Niko Avocado video is real. Sorry, everybody.
I was not listening to any of that because I clicked on another video, and he sells cameos for $100.
I think
people have left him 32 reviews. He has an average of 4.9.
Wow.
So there's clearly a market for this.
Can we charge for like NSFW cameos, or is that a different rate? Is that included in the base rate?
That might be on the OnlyFans, but to get more information on that, we would have to fork up $15. So we would already be in the hole, and that's not worth it.
So what you're saying is we'd have to take that $15 that is earmarked for Nikki the Nude and spend it on the subscription.
Yeah, I mean, we did promise Nikki that we were going to use this first $15 we made off of our Anchor ads and give it to him as his first paycheck, but something came up, and we have to do this. This is our mission. We have to see this through. So I'm sorry, Nicholas. Your pay has been docked.
Listen, Nikki. It's a lot like investing. It's a bull market right now. You know how it is. We're about to short at any minute. But you know, our Forex is going up. You invested in Funnycast. So this $15 you're never seeing again. But in theory, this $15 will help us make even more than $15.
Yeah, we're taking this $15 and we have opened up the Robinhood app. And we have taken that 15 and we have put it into stocks, into bonds, and we are going to see dividends. That $15 is going to turn into at least 16.
That's true.
Not anytime soon. It'll probably be 6 months to a year. But it's going to happen.
But yeah, but that's actually a pretty good rate of return, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, it's like 101% or something. I don't know math, but it's over 100, and that's pretty good. And
No.
I think Nikki's going to be really happy when he sees that not only have we taken his money and gambled with it, but we've won it back, and there's an extra dollar in it for me and you.
Yeah, I think Nikki would be happy to know that his $15 that he said he needed this month to pay for alimony, but this $15, we're taking it, we're flipping it, and we're getting $1 for ourselves back, and he still gets the money. I think he'd be pretty proud of us for that one.
Yeah, I would be too.
Nikki always did say we were his little businessmen.
He always did say we were the business brothers, and he was our business daddy.
Mm-hmm. And he said, boys, I can't wait for you to make your first business one day, just like your old pa.
He sat us down on his big bulbous knee, and he said, "Well, boys, I can't wait for you to open your own McDonald's franchise like me." And then here we are, not doing that, but instead gambling.
Yeah, but come on, Dad. We'll get you that $15 real soon. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, and when we get that back, probably they'll bring back the Travis Scott. You never know.
Yeah,
I hope they do.
I think it was a good deal.
It was a fantastic deal, and I think our success with this deal is going to be what inspires McDonald's to bring back that combo.
Oh yeah. Before you know it, the Sean from Funnycast burger will be a real meal that all our fans can get at participating Mr. Beast burgers. And
soon, who knows, maybe there's going to be a Joe from Funnycast combo.
Yeah, maybe. Loyal fans of the Funnycast, please at Mr. Beast and tell him, bring the Joe and Sean from Funnycast combos.
Yeah, if you're a listener to this show right now, right fucking now, tweet at Mr. Beast to bring the Joe from Funnycast combo into existence. We know he has the means.
Mm-hmm. If Mr. Beast was a real venture capitalist, what he should do is start teaming up with other YouTubers and buying the rights to use their brand for burgers, because it's not like Markiplier. He's not going to start up a burger chain. But Markiplier could make a deal with Mr. Beast for the Markiplier burger at Mr. Beast Burgers.
Yeah, and Markiplier's not going to do that himself. Have you seen him? He's fucking fit. He's shredded. He's not going to eat no fucking burger.
Yeah, Markiplier would probably eat the burger on a review video and say it's really good, but then never eat one ever again for the rest of his life.
Yeah, he's gonna rent it out. He's gonna go into his Eunice Anus channel or whatever the fuck. Be like, Jacob, I made this burger, and then he's gonna pull out a burger, and it's gonna be the most beautiful burger you've ever seen. Mm-hmm. From Mr. Beast.
But then 3 years later, after Mr. Beast Burgers has already collapsed, some fans are gonna be like, "Hey, Markiplier, I'm such a big fan. I got this Mr. Beast Markiplier burger 3 years ago, and I've kept it in my lunchbox ever since. And I want you to eat it because you're Markiplier." And then you have to watch him very uncomfortably accept this gift because he doesn't want to seem like an asshole. But he's not eating this burger, even if it was brand new, let alone 3 years old.
He's not gonna remember that burger. He's gonna be like, "Oh, what the fuck is this?" And he'll accept it. He will gladly accept it. He'll say that in his head. He will be all smiles, all teeth, all shiny whites, all chicas. And then he'll just walk away.
Mm-hmm.
Five Nights at Freddy's 8 has come out, and he's got to do a Let's Play and a lore dive with my pet.
Stream. Didn't we get Matt Pat on an episode for Family Guy theories?
Yeah, let's get Matt Pat on, and we can watch all of Family Guy. Is Stan Thompson really Meg's father?
Yeah, exactly. I think on that note, though, maybe we should actually get into the episode.
Yeah, I guess. What are we doing?
Boy oh boy, is this my episode? It is now. Mm-hmm. We're doing season 3, episode 13. Screwed the Pooch.
On the Family Guy Funnycast.
On the Family Guy Funnycast, I am your host, Sean.
And I am your Joe.
Local furry enthusiast who he wrote into the show and said, "Hey man, I know this is gonna sound kind of weird, but I need to be on this episode." I said, "Listen, buddy, I'm not gonna look at what's in your legs. That's between you and the Lord. But as long as you can bring some good content to my podcast, I'll let you on."
And I'm so grateful for this opportunity. You have no clue how much this means to me or my family.
Well, here it is. Your big shot, season 3, episode 13, Screwed the Pooch.
I also don't think you know how much this means to the Fur Affinity community or the F-Chan community or even the other places that I shouldn't name because they actually don't want to be named. They do pride themselves on their secrecy. But
The place where you find all your Gex the Gecko pictures.
I don't need to justify that to you. You said you wouldn't question me about that, but yeah, it is. It is where I find the Gex pictures where he has comically oversized balls that are 3 times his actual size, and he is just resting on them. And it's not like the Family Guy or the South Park episode where Stan has huge balls because of cancer. These are just 100% bona fide Gex the Gecko balls.
Yeah, all come.
All come, no piss.
God bless. Anyway, the plot for season 3, episode 13, Screwed the Pooch,
Family Guy.
is Family Guy. The episode starts with a cold open of the Griffins at the zoo. After the intro, Brian is really horny. 4 dogs. The Griffins are going to see Mr. Peterschmidt, so Peter tries to become refined. Brian gets caught cranking it and decides to come with the family to stop him from cranking it. At the Peterschmidts, Brian gets horny for his dog, Seabreeze. Peter and Mr. Peterschmidt, henceforth referred to as Pewter, affectionately, get along poorly until at the poker game between Michael Eisner, Bill Gates, and Ted Turner, where Peter helps Pewter beat Turner. The group says Turner... I don't know what I'm writing.
What you reading?
The group spends time together and becomes good friends. The next day, Peter has a bet. Peter bets everything on Seabreeze winning the race, but Brian runs out and impregnates her. Peter is furious and tries to hurt Brian, but he and Seabreeze have ran away together. Gates finds Brian and Seabreeze is taken. Peter is shunning Brian for ruining his relation with Pewter. Brian decides to sue for custody. Peter is offered to testify against Brian and regain Pewter, but he doesn't, and Brian wins custody but has to be neutered. Seabreeze delivers her kids, and Brian goes to get neutered. Turns out Seabreeze's kids were with Ted Turner, so Brian leaves. The end.
You doing okay, bud? You sounded pretty low T right there.
I was trying to process everything I was reading, dude. I made a lot of typos in that one.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, no, there was one part where I think I started a sentence and then I didn't finish it and just went into the next one. I had no idea what was happening.
Yeah, I think we got a taste of that firsthand. So what did
Listen, everyone, it's a hard job summarizing these Family Guy episodes, especially because someone already did it for every episode. But I always do it myself.
So much unnecessary work.
I'm not. That's copyright. That's plagiarism. I'm not about to do that for my Funnycast.
That's true. We can get charged with a felony for that now.
Yeah, no, we will get killed.
We will be tried at the Hague. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know what that means. Is that a
it's
really bad thing?
It's gonna try at the Hague, and that's where they put you on trial for having a fat ass dick.
Well, they won't ever take me there.
But no, yeah, getting put on trial there is a very bad thing. That's why they send war criminals.
We're not war criminals, even though we did admit to many in the Memorial Day episode.
But you can't prove it in a court of law or a military court, so we're fine.
Yeah, there is no military tribunal that will try us for those war crimes because there's none of those things in real life. War crimes ain't real.
Yeah.
We weren't even at war.
War crimes were made up for Spec Ops: The Line.
They really didn't know they were inventing a huge literary device when they made that game, but they did.
Who knew that would have changed the name of the game?
Without that game, we wouldn't have movies like Jarhead or Flight 93 or anything like that.
Yeah, or Cuphead.
Or Cuphead. Especially Cuphead.
Well, it really was a pretty influential and revolutionary game. But anyway, though, so what did you think about the episode? Huh?
Well, I remembered a lot about the episode before I started watching it, and I was like, oh, this is not going to be what I remember it. I'm going to take off these rose-tinted glasses? Goggles are funnier. And things are not going to be rosy. And dude, he fucking sexually assaults that dog.
Yeah, he sexually assaults 2 dogs, to be clear.
Yeah, he baits that first one into letting him sniff her fucking gooch.
And I'm just gonna get this out of the way now. So previously in a Family Guy episode, dogs were compared to black people. However, I think we're just gonna drop that one for this episode. I don't think we should even
I think
try
we should,
to
just drop that forever, because Brian is slowly turning into a reprehensible person.
Yeah, so I think, like the creators of Family Guy who realized that was a bad idea, we're gonna say that idea is so bad we can't even make fun of it anymore in our podcast.
Unlike Family Guy itself. Although it does toe the line. And then it'll cross the line. Soon
and
enough.
The reason why we're retiring this is because this episode is instead racist towards Mexican people.
Yeah. Pretty dang racist.
Yeah, they had some bad roaches. They open the door to the motel and they see 2 cockroaches dressed like cholos and talking in a stereotypical Mexican accent.
I think that was Seth himself. Those roaches, I think, were voiced by Seth. I would have to re-listen, but I'm like 99% sure he voiced them. And the Hindu god that Jesus talks to.
Damn, yeah. This episode, Seth just really wants to do the Mike Henry and voice characters that aren't his race.
I think that's why he went and made those Ted movies, actually.
Oh, yeah, so he could finally voice a character that was his own race. Teddy Bear?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
That teddy bear is part Korean as well.
God. I really hope that one day we're, like, vindicated somehow. Like, Seth MacFarlane reveals he is part Korean.
Seth MacFarlane goes on one of those shows that has celebrities do a 23andMe.
Yes.
And it reveals that his family is just, like, from Seoul. Like, his dad was a military GI and then just brought him home.
I really hope so. I need that confirmation. Because it had to have been real. No one... Like, in what timeline would someone just go, hey, Seth MacFarlane is part Korean, and then they were just making that up?
You can't make that up.
No one... There's no reason... There's nothing to gain here. There's no benefit.
There's nothing to gain from pretending to be a Korean Rachel Dolezal.
And I know it looks very bad for my theory's proof, considering that there are very few people who remember this, but I promise you it was real and it was covered up, or it was real and this is a timeline convergence. I promise. I need you guys to believe in me.
We need everyone listening to please, I am begging you, back us up on this. It's real.
Yeah. Please, just a little bit more time. I feel like I'm on the verge of a scientific breakthrough here in determining whether or not Seth MacFarlane is Korean. So please, just a little bit more time, a little bit more faith. Please, everybody, please.
Why don't we just ask him? Why don't we just hop on Twitter right now and at Seth MacFarlane, are you Korean?
All right. Entertain the audience real quick. I got this.
All right. Hey, audience. So, back onto the Niko Avocado stuff. I just want to say, if you're struggling, if you're depressed, don't go on YouTube and don't go on OnlyFans and get gaped and eat food on camera and cry about how no one likes you and then go on OnlyFans and get gaped again. It's not healthy. You will make a lot of money, but it's not healthy. You will suffer mentally. Probably not physically. Physically you will feel pretty good, but mentally it's just, you got to take care of your brain, and your brain can't solve itself by getting gaped. You can't gape your brain. That'll kill you. I guess what I'm trying to say is, give me $15 for Niko Avocado's OnlyFans.
Please, we want to be able to pay Nikki.
He has threatened my family. Please.
However, we have also threatened his family, so I guess it is only fair.
And?
I'm just...
I thought I had something, but it's gone. I'm sorry.
You got this, right? Shut the damn up.
You can't say that to me. It's too funny.
But yeah, actually talking about the episode, which we still haven't really done yet. I didn't think it was very good. I thought the more interesting part of the show was with Peter trying to become like refined and high class to be friends with Mr. Peterschmidt. Mm-hmm. And the show gets brought down by seeing Brian sexually assault and harass 2 dogs. And I mean, even if it was like consensual, like if they made it clear that it was consensual, I still don't want to see that shit. Like,
yeah, I don't even want to hear it implied.
Yeah, I don't know. Call me a prude, but I don't want to see dog sex in my Family Guy.
This might be one of the only episodes that we've come across so far. Actually, the only one that has made me uncomfortable. Specifically, that scene when Mr. Peterschmidt has Brian hold his hand out to feel the warmth coming off Seaweeds.
Yeah.
Oh, God. On that same note, well, it's not the same note at all, but I'd said Mr. Peterschmidt, and when there's 9 minutes and 58 seconds left in the episode, Brian says Mr. Peterschmidt. He doesn't say Peterschmidt. I distinctly hear him say Peterschmidt.
Wait. So, what time is it?
It's when there's 9:58 left in the episode. I don't know when that actually is, because my Hulu didn't tell me that.
Your Hulu got gaped. Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna check out Entertain the Audience real quick.
Okay. I'm looking at my notes, and there is also something I want to talk about, but I'll save that for, I think, after the references. And I will not forget. When Stewie's dancing in the club, I think I hear a Mario woohoo in the background. But that's not true. That can't be true. They're very, very litigious people, the ones at Nintendo.
I'm sorry, buddy, but I'm gonna have to gape you. I can clearly hear him say Peterschmidt.
Dude, I do not hear Pewter at all. I hear Peter.
I'm sorry, buddy, but it's just time to get gaped.
Dude, you can't Nico me like that in front of at least 50 people. You can't do this.
You made me rewatch the episode for a damn lie.
I did not. I'm not lying to you. He says Peterschmidt.
He clearly says Peterschmidt.
No, he doesn't.
I don't know how you were hearing Peterschmidt. It's probably because you listen to everything with speakers and not headphones.
Why would I ever wear headphones except for this?
Because you hear the sounds better. Because you'd be able to hear him saying Peterschmidt instead of Peterschmidt.
Why would I watch this damn show at my desk with my headphones on when I could be laying on my bed 15 feet away?
Because we have a podcast to do about the episode. We have to be talking about the episode. We got to know what's happening.
Are we not talking about the episode right now?
God damn you.
Okay, no, here's a challenge for the listeners. Listen to this episode with headphones on, and then listen to it with headphones off. Specifically that scene where I know I heard Brian say Peterschmidt, and let us know. Am I a fucking drooling idiot? No. Not about this.
Yeah. Also, to make it clear, this is at approximately 12 minutes and 35 seconds in Season 3, Episode 13, Screwed the Pooch.
Episode 41 of the Family Guy Funnycast.
Yes.
I'm not lying. I am not making this up.
I'm not saying he's making it up. I'm just saying he can't hear the damn Peterschmidt.
Is this like a Yanni and Laurel kind of thing? Is the dress blue or gold?
I mean, maybe it's possible. Maybe this is just the way the good Lord shaped our ear canals. We're hearing these sounds in different ways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. To that I have to say is when Brian's jacking off in the bathroom, do you think he shoots ropes or splatters goo?
I think Brian has on occasion shot rope.
Mm-hmm.
However, I do think now, at the point of his life that he is in, he mostly is a goo sprayer. I think there are a lot of times where I see this a lot in amateur pornography when they're trying to do facials.
I don't know why that's so funny.
I mean, you have to do different techniques if you're a rope shooter versus a goose spitter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it doesn't matter what kind of guy you are, but you have to know what kind of guy you are and do something different, you know?
Yeah.
In order to, yeah. Like, for example, in one of the new Belle Delphine videos, that guy is a goose spitter trying to be a rope shooter.
That's disappointing.
And he doesn't really shoot rope because he cannot shoot rope.
Well, hey, listen, fellas. If you're not a rope shooter, don't shoot rope. Don't try.
But anyway, what I was trying to say with this is I think that's where Brian is at in his life, where he is a goose spitter who sometimes thinks he's a rope shooter.
Okay. Yeah, I do
not.
agree. I can't disagree with that at all. Just
Yeah.
the bathroom, Brian. You're a dog. Go outside.
Yeah, or go to Quagmire's house. I'm sure he wouldn't mind.
Yeah, he's a freak.
Yeah, certified freak. Dog's jacking every week.
Certified freak with a PH. Do you want to do the references now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Well, let me pull them up for you.
Alright.
Jesus, I tapped back in and I saw that fucking picture of Niko Avocado.
We need to get a cool transition sounds. Like when we're going to references, it's like...
What if we commission like Crony or someone who did our Family Guy trap theme to like make a little jingle, you know, like in the establishing shot for for Family Guy or The Simpsons, where it's like or whatever. I don't know. I don't actually know what it sounds like. We should do that for our transitions and everything. But we should only use them once. We should only do it once. Ever.
I'm gonna make them. I'm making them.
All right, you gonna open Fruity Loops up right now and make your
yeah
dang transition? Okay, cool.
I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna do it.
Cool, that'd be great.
I've been thinking a lot about Kanye West, and it's really on my mind. I'm gonna do it.
You got Kanye on your mind?
Normally, yes, I do.
I got references on my mind. And
well, let me get into. Oh wait, no, you're getting.
Yeah, I'm getting it in roughly chronological order. They are Winnie the Pooh, Christmas Carol. I don't know why I'm doing that voice. Star Wars, Pretty Woman, 16 Candles, Dazed and Confused, Survivor, Wheel of Fortune, Nathan Lane, Gilbert Godfrey, Carrot Top, Sean Hayes, Michael Eisner, Bill Gates, Ted Turner, Elian Gonzalez, Barbara Walters, Jane Fonda, Bobby Darin, Pauly Shore, Citizen Kane, editor Nikki's favorite movie, by the way, and The Exorcist. Whew, never talked that. That's
long before. 151 Pokemon.
We should do the Pokemon rap of Family Guy, and then just be on every cringe compilation for the end of time.
I don't know what we're going to do. Just like, Meg, Peter, Brian, Stewie, Quagmire.
Yeah, no, just go like, Peter Griffin, Brian, Meg, Quagmire.
Gotta beat them all. Family Guy.
Gotta watch them all. Funnycast. Are there even... I wonder how many named characters there are as of right now that we could do that with.
Oh, dude, actually, we could make this, and we could get on the cringe compilations. I understand what you were envisioning now.
Yeah, let's put a pin in that.
I now see the future you saw, and I kind of want to do it.
Okay. I'm writing this down, and then we're putting a pin in it, and then we'll come back to it. We'll just do a stealth release.
You guys don't know how many banger ideas we sent to the Funnycast group chat.
Most of which you will never see.
But not because they're bad, because we're lazy and or it's not feasible for us.
All right. So, Elian Gonzalez. I don't know anything about it, so I'm not going to talk about that. But what I will talk about is Winnie the Pooh. So I only want to talk about Winnie the Pooh because I really liked Roo, the little kangaroo boy, when I was a kid. And when I was going over the references that you sent, I am baffled at his exclusion from this. You didn't include Winnie the Pooh at all.
You got me, buddy. Because I wasn't paying attention yet. I was still warming up.
How do you warm up during the cold open?
I wasn't paying attention. Specifically with the cold open, I was like, there's no way this is in the plot. So I just stopped paying attention.
The cold open is always important. There's references.
I know. And I wasn't not looking for them, but I was not looking for them.
I am fuming right now.
Listen, man, it's a two-man show. I get 97% of the references.
It's gonna be a one-man show pretty soon if you keep this up.
We can't reverse this arc. That was your arc, buddy.
I know we can't do that arc again, especially so soon.
That's something in true Family Guy fashion. We're going to have recur over and over, but towards the end of the seasons, we're just going to start putting like every other dang old episode.
Yeah, every episode one of us gets fired. It's never going to get old. It's going to be really funny throughout time.
Yeah, it's going to be like the new like Shut Up Meg.
Yeah, and we're not going to have episodes that center around our personal lives. So we're never going to be like, oh, it's a Joe episode, or oh, it's a Sean episode. No. It's just going to happen. We're not going to have Meg episodes.
Yeah.
We're not going to have Shut Up Meg. We're going to have Joe, you're fired. Or Sean, you're fired. Or Nikki, you're fired. Or we're all fired. The show's over. We're not doing this anymore. And then as a joke, we don't upload an episode for 6 months.
That would be a pretty funny joke.
That'd be a huge prank to just stop doing the show and then keep profiting on it for like 2 cents a day for 6 months.
Yeah, that, like I said, that is investment. This is stocks.
Yeah, this show is Vegas and we are Aces Wild.
Yeah, or we can say like, oh, Michael Wisner bought us out.
You wrote Wisner and you just said Wisner. Do you think his name is Wisner?
No, I know it's Eisner, but I forgot that you would be reading them. So I knew it was Eisner, but I typed Wisner. Actually, no. My phone automatically corrected to Wisner. It didn't even like give me a chance to say no.
That also explains why you wrote Barbara Walters with apostrophe S.
Exactly. The thing is, I don't want to correct my typos, so I don't, because I know what it means.
That's what matters, especially when you're talking to me.
While you were reading this, I noticed when you got tripped up by that. Because I was following along on my own list.
Did you also notice when I said carrot really slightly louder?
Not really, no.
I was gonna yell it, but I don't like yelling. It's scary.
Yeah, that's the same reason why I'm not doing my iconic witch's cackle this episode.
Even though you said you would do it, I'm starting to think that was just an elaborate prank on me.
That would be a pretty elaborate prank. Have you waiting for my iconic witch's cackle that never comes?
Didn't you tell me that when we were playing Dota?
No.
I swear you told me that in voice when we were playing Dota earlier.
No.
Dude, I think I need to fire myself. I don't remember anything anymore. Unless you're gaslighting me, and that would actually be kind of funny, but... Dude,
get out of here, buddy.
I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know what's real.
I would never gaslight you.
You're doing it right now.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Yeah, no, you're right. I was making that up, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, back to Michael Wisner.
Yeah. What about him?
I hate him.
I hate him. He's not even a real name.
Yeah, I do not like him. I'm sorry. Man, this has been bad. I've been laughing a lot, but I'm doing my silent laugh. I don't know why, but I have like, I can do a really good, like, very low noise laugh.
Also known as a witch's cackle.
No, that's different. I promise. The witch's cackle is different, alright?
I'm holding you to that, because I don't know the difference.
But I never said I would do a witch's cackle on the Funnycast.
That is categorically untrue.
You can't prove it. You have no evidence. You don't remember it. It's the perfect crime. There's no proof.
You're right. There is no proof. That's why I need to get these things in writing.
I will never write.
Yeah, okay, Mr. History major.
Yeah, but
Political
I'm not
science?
doing the writing classes.
Yeah, writing is fucking stupid. I just did it a lot.
Yeah, me too. I wrote a garbage paper for one of my classes. I was doing really well in it, and this was the final. It's a paper, and I don't think it came out too well. I'm not excited to see my grade tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know when my grades come out, but I don't think it's going to be great for several reasons. Oh god, that was
Yeah.
hot dog. Oh.
Oof.
Ugh.
Yeah, no. I think I'm good for the most part. Like, I think my grade will still be okay in this class no matter what I get. But like, damn, really didn't stick the landing on that one.
I know I didn't.
think maybe he'll curve it a lot or something.
Hey, you know what also didn't really stick the landing?
What?
Citizen Kane.
Yeah. Listen, I got a lot to say about Citizen Kane. Well, let me tell you 3 facts about it real quick before I get into my personal beef about the movie.
Citizen Kane is a bitch-ass motherfucker. He fucked my wife.
Not yet. Fact number 1. This is editor and friend of the podcast, Nikki the Newt's favorite movie. Fact number 2. This is the first and only notable movie Orson Welles has ever made. And Orson Welles said his biggest regret in life was making Rosebud a Sled in an interview in 2014, shortly before he was shot and murdered in an accident. And then fact number 3 is the movie The Mank is also about this movie, Citizen Kane.
That's actually really fucked up, because if I'm going into a movie called fucking Mank, I don't want it to be about Citizen Kane. If it was going to be about Citizen Kane, it would be called like the making of Citizen Kane.
Yeah, when I heard the name of the movie The Mank, I thought of a lot of things, but at no point did Citizen Kane cross my mind.
Yeah, it sounds like a funny, wacky movie. Like, oh, it's about a funny monkey or something.
Yeah, exactly. I would think like a monkey, or then a monk, and then maybe like a bank for men, like the Mank.
Yeah, that's... I mean, I have heard Mank used in that context before, so the fact that this movie wasn't about, like, literally anything else is just baffling and really disappointing to me.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about Citizen Kane. I've never seen the movie. However, I want to upset our good friend Nikki the Newt. And I think Citizen Kane fucking sucks.
Yeah, honestly, the true downside, dark side of these two movies is that no one can make movies with those titles. Like, I can't make a movie called Mank. I can't make a movie called Citizen Kane, unless the movie's called This Ain't Citizen Kane XXX, because it would be a pornographic parody.
Mm-hmm. Does that exist? Is there anyone in this parody?
It does not exist yet, but it will.
I'm gonna approve of that real quick. Keep going.
Okay. And we just can't have cool shit. So the fact that humanity is locked out from these titles forever, and they are forever attached to these movies, is just fucking disgusting to me.
Well, buddy, I got some bad news for you.
Oh no, is
1996.
Oh no.
116-minute adult video called Citizen Shane, starring Christopher and Christopher Clark, and Anita Rinaldi.
Oh no, is Peter North in it too?
No, but
Well, then it's not a real movie.
But David Perry's in it.
I don't know who that is.
I thought you would. He looks like someone you would know.
What is that supposed to mean?
He looks like one of those stupid actors people like you like.
Well, I'm Googling David Perry, and I'm getting a Northern Irish video game developer and programmer.
I think that's the one, yeah. I think it was like, Tyler Perry fucks a fan video, something like that.
I would watch that. I would really watch that.
Medea fucks a fan gone sexual video.
I would watch the hell out of that. Are you kidding me? Medea fucks a fan, XXX. This ain't Medea. Dude.
Especially if I was the fan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're talking. Now I'm intrigued. I want to hear more.
No.
Okay.
Some things you're not meant to know.
Yeah, some things mankind was never meant to find out for himself.
Yeah. But what mankind can find out is what our favorite jokes of the episode were.
Wait. Mankind? Mank?
Mank. Oh my god.
What the fuck?
The Mank kind.
Mankind. This is so fucking fucked up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but anyway.
Yeah, let's do that.
What
thing
was your favorite? What was your favorite joke? What was your favorite joke? What was your favorite joke?
Well, before I say my favorite joke, let me predict yours. It was when Brian was chasing the car and ran into the bumper.
No, but that was funny.
No? Okay. Well, I don't think I had one, honestly. I was just kind of like, we'll get into it later, but man, I don't have one. I was so concerned about Brian fucking raping that dog.
Damn. My favorite joke was when Mr. Peterschmidt introduces Peter as a U.S. antitrust lawyer, and Bill Gates punches him immediately.
I wrote that down as being weirdly like, not prescient, but you know that that clip of Bill Gates on Ellen from like a few years ago or whatever, where she's asking him about like what basic necessities cost.
Yeah.
Like, how much is a gallon of milk? I don't know. $10?
$10?
No. Yeah, dude, it's so fucked up. But I guess if you are worth $1 billion fucking dollars, you don't know anything about the real world.
Yeah, no. All billionaires know how to do is earn dividends on their portfolio, eat hot chip, and lie.
And I don't think they even eat hot chip. I think that's all. They have someone do that.
Yeah, they have someone designated who just eats hot chips all day. It's kind of... It's actually a really fucked up job. Because on one hand, like, you're just getting paid to eat hot chips. On the other hand, you are constantly and essentially only eating hot chips every day for the rest of your life. Which is going to do a number on you for a variety of reasons.
And not only a variety of reasons. Like, a fucking plethora of reasons.
Yeah, like the spice bad, grease bad, chip bad. Where's the vitamin? a whole host of reasons.
I guess my favorite joke could have been when Brian turns on the TV right before he runs into the bumper, and he turns on Fox and they're showing World's Sluttiest Dogs.
Yeah.
That era of Fox was so fucking wild. Like, they had, much like how Fox News is sensationalist as fuck, Fox, the actual TV network, was always running shows like World's Wildest Police Chases, America's Most Wanted, Cops, all that kind of shit.
Well, that's because you loved it.
That's because me and my other millions of Americans fucking loved it.
We love our boys in blue. That's right. We love the show Cops. BLM, you better not cancel this one.
I actually did really like watching Cops when I was younger.
Is Cops still like ongoing? Like, has no one raised like any issues with the ethics of it?
I think it ended.
Oh, okay, that's pretty. I think it did they actually cancel it because of like the recent like BLM stuff, or does it predate that?
Yeah. The last new episode aired on May 11th this year, and in June, Paramount just nuked it after the George Floyd protests. So yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's for the best. Sorry, millions of Americans like us.
Oh shit. Well, here's the kicker, though. Apparently, the show is still in production for international audiences, and they're filming in fucking Spokane County, up in Washington right now.
Oh god!
At the start of October 2020, no less.
So cops are like, all right. I guess the Americans are like cops. I guess international waters is where we'll run this.
This is so fucking fucked, dude.
And like, I imagine for the like international viewers, most of them are probably like, "Wow, look at how fucked America is."
Yeah, no, even like fucking here, dude. That shit was fucking crazy.
But we can't watch Cops anymore. Unlike
no
people around the world,
it's not on TV anymore.
I'm sure like people in Brazil who are big fans of the president, or in Philippines who love the president, would be big fan of watching Cops. But aside from that demographic and people who want to laugh at America, I don't really know who the target audience is.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably don't, but do you remember when G4 was kind of just like spinning its wheels and on its last legs, and like fucking all they would show was Cops?
Isn't G4 the one with the hamsters in it? I mean, the guinea pigs?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What? Dude, you have to look this up, but I promise you.
Oh, are you talking about G-Force?
Yes! Yes, I was talking about G-Force.
No, that's not. This is not what I was talking about.
Can we?
I mean, you've probably seen it, but I never have.
What? Dude, you haven't seen G4?
Why would I have? I was 17 when that came out. Why would I have seen that?
That is a very good point. I don't know why you would have watched it.
Dude, they have guns on this poster.
Yeah, dude. They're the G4.
Penelope Cruz was in this movie.
Yeah, she was the sexy hamster or whatever.
I think they're guinea pigs on account of it's called G-Force and not H-Force.
No, that's because they're gangsters, dude.
Yeah. Oh, wow, yeah, she was the sexy one because she had the Spanish accent.
See, listen, I know a thing or two about G-Force.
Okay.
I don't know anything about G4, though. Going back to what you're trying to say.
Okay.
I've never seen G4.
Well, really quick, this is your G-Force minute. Tell me one or two things about G-Force, and I'm starting the counter now.
Alright, so G-Force is a pretty cool movie. It's got, I think, 3 guinea pigs in it. And one of them is like kind of sexy because she has a Spanish accent. 4, like I said, G4. It's not related to G4. It's not related to G Fuel either. I know these are common misconceptions, but I'm gonna clear them all up right now. So there's the 4 guinea pigs, and I think they overthrow capitalism at the end. I think they like attack a corrupt business and kill its leader.
Okay.
I think
your minute's over.
All right.
So G-Force is basically just Antifa.
From what I remember, yes.
Okay. Before we move off, I'm going to look at who the director is and see what else they've done.
I think the director was Tarantino, actually.
It's true, and yeah, this was actually the last movie he ever made.
Yeah.
But for real, though, this was his only thing he directed.
Who is he?
His name is Hoyt Yateman.
Well, Hoyt Yateman, if you're listening, please come on the pod. We would love to talk to you about maybe working together on a crowdfunding initiative to get G4 2 created. It could also be called G4 or G8 because that's 4 times 2, G6, 4 plus 2.
G-Force.
G16.
G-Force.
G16 because that's 4 squared. So there's a wide variety of names available that I think we need to work out and talk through before we get this campaign started. But I'm willing to collab, bro. I think I'm ready to create some content with you. It really gets the G4 fandom that's been lying in wait ready. You know, because there are just so many fans like me who I know have been waiting for a new movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at the Cops Wikipedia page, and there's an influence on media section, and one of the subsections is called X-Files pseudo crossover episode.
Someone get that damn Gray. Someone kill that fucking alien.
The show released the X-Files released a pseudo crossover episode of Cops called X-Cops, Season 7, Episode 12, in which FBI agents Mulder and Scully collaborate with mostly fictional deputies from the LA County Sheriff's Department. An actual SWAT team from them is featured in the episode, in order to catch a mysterious shape-shifting entity. In the tradition of the real-life Cops program, the entire episode is shot on video. This is fucking insane.
I like how they say mostly fictional deputies. There are still at least 2 real deputies involved in this.
Dude.
So that means there are at least, I would assume that means there are at least 2 real people who got, bless you.
Thank you, I'm so sorry.
Who got arrested because of the Mulder and Scully crossover.
Imagine the crew of cops just like stumbled onto the shoot of the X-Files and they decided like, oh fuck it, just let him on. We don't want to pay for cameras anyway.
I think that's had to what happened. I don't understand any other way this exists.
I clicked on a video because I wanted to see a clip from the episode, but it's just 4 minutes of clips from the episode, but they're just playing the Cops theme song, and it's random clips from the episode, and the description just says music video.
That's kind of like a Cops AMV if you think about it.
Holy shit, this is a Cops AMV.
Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Little Peep Attack on Titan AMVs.
That fits in, yeah.
Yeah, that's on brand.
That's really on brand. This comment says, I thought that this episode was real when I was a kid. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I probably would have too.
Yeah, I probably would have believed the cops actually caught that Gray.
Yeah, they wouldn't have caught anything. They probably would have just shot it and ran away.
Yeah, or the alien would have shot them and ran away.
Yeah, Mulder and Scully would have been killed. For sure. If real cops were
I think
there.
that'd be a pretty interesting development in Mulder and Scully, the TV show, where one of the aliens tries to kill them, or does kill them.
Yeah. I've never seen X-Files, but I've heard...
But you named your dog after
No.
it? Alright.
Well, my sister did. I think that is actually how it ends, though.
Really? They get killed by alien?
Yeah, I mean, they don't want to make any more episodes. I think Jillian Jacobs doesn't want to make it anymore. Like, she doesn't want to work for Fox or whatever.
Okay.
So on the last episode, they decided, like, fuck it, you're gonna get murked by Greys.
Well, that's pretty cool, actually. I appreciate that.
I do too. You know, go out with dignity.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine if there was like an actual episode where it was like called like Quagmire's Last Stand or something, and he goes out in a blaze of glory.
What does he do? Does he like go shoot up the airport? Like,
no, actually, he stops an incel shooting, and he has like a come to God moment as he's like lying, dying because he got shot too many times, where he's like, "Hey Peter, giggity, I learned to respect women," and then he dies.
I think that they should kill him off though, because I think he is like a convicted rapist, and he wouldn't even have to be convicted. He is just proven to be one.
Yeah, that'll be the next thing after they kill off Mike Henry.
I don't even want to think of that, because I think he is like dead already. I think that's actually why he stepped down.
Oh my god. They pretended like it was about racial sensitivity, but no. Because Mike Henry had been dead for years and he just needed a good excuse.
So I'm looking at my notes, and I have a lot of things in here about how disgusted I am with Brian assaulting Seabreeze, and it's just normal. Everyone's like, oh, it's not Brian assaulted my dog. It's Brian had consensual sex with my dog, and now she's pregnant with puppies. I think Brian shouldn't be allowed to see the puppies if they ended up being his. Well,
maybe I'm just saying. I'm gonna throw this out here.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you're supposed to read between the lines. Read the subtext of the episode, and infer that while Brian was having sex with Seabreeze off camera, there was some sort of maybe non-verbal expression of consent. Maybe that's what we're supposed to be reading into this episode.
Okay, so like when Brian was looking at the dogs at the race, she was kind of just like giving him like bedroom eyes.
Maybe that possibly, yeah.
Okay.
I've never experienced the warmth of a dog before, so I couldn't really tell you.
Yeah, and I never will. Just want to put that out there.
Yeah. So maybe, I mean, that's how the episode portrays it. It is portrayed like it's consensual. But
okay.
I would say, at best, Mr. McFarlane, you need to be better about portraying consent on screen, so the kids who are watching this understand that consent is important. And at worst, I would say that Brian Griffin is a rapist.
Yeah, and I will tell you that, at least for a while, it does not get any better.
Cool. That's...
Yeah, there's a whole really funny thing where, you know how on TV at the bottom there's like this, like a scroll or whatever that shows like, coming up next, The Simpsons. Probably not.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they parody that in an episode later, but it's just The Simpsons, and then Marge shows up, and then Quagmire runs up from the other side of the screen and tackles her, and she's trying to get away, and he's like grabbing at her and tugging her, and then he I think he pulls her off, or like pulls her off screen. I don't know what, but then it cuts to...
Oh, we're talking about Quagmire?
Yeah, did I say Quagmire?
I was talking about Brian.
Yeah,
Griffin.
no, this is later. This is later.
Oh, okay. This is like...
This is something...
Oh,
like,
all right. Yep, I understand. I'm tracking now.
Season or two later, and then it cuts to an exterior shot of the Simpsons house, and Marge is like, "Oh, Quagmire, you're so good. You're so good at loving me when I don't want you to."
Oh.
And then all the Simpsons come home, and then Quagmire shoots him.
Oh.
I'm not making that up. It is horrendous. It is.
I thought you were going to say Quagmire gets shot.
No. Quagmire murders all of the Simp family.
What kind of gun does he use?
I think it's a shotgun. It doesn't show it. It's just an exterior shot of the Simpsons house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's nothing. It's nothing graphic. It doesn't show. It doesn't show Quagmire blowing Maggie's brains out. It's just.
I thought it was like a shot of like Quagmire blowing Marge's back out, and then next thing you know, he's got the shotgun, killing Homer and Bart and Lisa and Cleveland and Maggie.
Cleveland.
Is a rat that knows no bounds.
They just stole Cleveland from The Simpsons and no one ever noticed or cared.
No.
Well,
Quagmire killed him, so no one noticed. If you were tracking.
Man, fuck. Okay, there's also Simpsons lore. Fucking shit. There's also Family Guy lore that we learned.
Yeah, what is it?
It's Meg's real father being a man named Stan Thompson.
Oh, do you think that's real? Do you think that really true?
I don't think it's real because this line is kind of retconned in a later episode. So
Yeah.
I don't think we're meant to put much stock into this.
All right. What about the other lore line where Brian says my dad was never around?
That's true though, right? Because
I mean, we don't see him in the flashback episode.
That's true. So we don't actually have. There's nothing like retcon here. It just provides a little context. So Brian definitely has father issues.
Yeah, like you.
Yeah, and you.
I have issues with you and my father. I wouldn't say I have father issues.
Why did you include me in there?
You know why.
We got stuff to talk about after we cut the mics. We got something to talk about.
All right.
On the note of Meg's real father, that whole line where Peter is saying Brian's a much better father than I am, it really puts into context why he wanted Brian to raise the new baby he wanted to have with Lois.
Yeah.
So some good character building in this episode.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of character, I assume this are just give it to me straight, man. Do Lois and Brian ever have sex?
I think so.
They have to, right? Like that's what it's been building up to.
I don't remember. I don't think they do while I was watching.
Dude, come on. You're really telling me that, like, this is the one line we can't cross?
I don't think they don't want to cross that line. I just don't know if they ever do it.
I'm looking this up. I'm probably just going to find porn.
That's why I didn't want to look it up. I just didn't want to look at porn right now.
Brian has sex with Lois as Peter. Brian jumps Lois and tries to have sex with her. Wait, no, this is an edit. That's not real.
Gucci guilty.
What the hell is that? What are you doing, bud?
It was an ad. I'm trying to watch the video, dude.
Watch Brian get busy with Lois. Leave me alone, bro.
What a seminar. That Dr. Johann sure knows his stuff. Get over here.
Gross!
This is Stewie.
Freaking sweet, Lois. One moment while I desitin my junk in the bathroom.
That was Stewie, dude. I don't know what's about to happen here.
I think you should close that video.
I don't want to go to hell.
It's a little late for that, buddy. Speaking of hell, where he definitely
Hell
is.
yeah.
Did you notice Brian and Seabreeze's neighbors in the motel?
No. I did actually. Yes, I did.
The Epsteins.
Yeah, I wrote down in my notes actually. I wrote no relation to Jeffrey? Question mark.
I'm just saying, it's a little sus that they have a nice family named the Epsteins in an episode where sexual assault is normalized. That's all I'm saying.
You got a point. And I was saying this earlier today, I think, or yesterday. If my last name was Epstein, I would change it immediately. Like, Epstein's like one of those like no-go names right now, I think. Like, if your last name was, like, Hitler, no relation to Adolf, like, you would be changing that shit immediately.
Didn't a politician in an African country just win their election and their name is Adolf Hitler and then another last name?
No, I don't know.
Here, let me just search Adolf Hitler Africa. Yep, in Namibia. Adolf Hitler
Damn.
Unona? I don't know how to pronounce that last name. I'm so sorry. But yeah, that dude. That's unfortunate.
He says, yeah. He says he's not a Nazi. And he said his dad probably did name him after Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, no, I believe that. It's probably just a coincidence.
Yeah.
But
I mean, yeah, that sucks, dude. I would change it. He's not, okay, I guess. But that wouldn't be me. You wouldn't catch me dead. If someone, well, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna dox myself here. Take it away, Joe.
all right. If your name is Epstein and you're a good person, change your last name. If you're not a good person, keep it Epstein so we know where to send all the K-pop stans. I have a question.
Hit me.
Could this episode be slander?
How so?
Because it implies that Ted Turner was fucking the dog and had puppies with it.
Oh, yes. Well, I don't think it...
That's really fucked up.
Yeah, it is. You know what else is actually really fucked up?
What's that?
I don't know who Ted Turner is.
It's not important. He's a billionaire. He runs TV networks and everything.
Okay, yeah, that's what I picked up. That's what they were implying.
Yeah, that's all you really need to know. And apparently he has puppies with Brian Griffin's ex-girlfriend.
Okay.
Well, I guess this wouldn't be any more slander than our totally true statements about Seth MacFarlane and his family.
Well, that's not slander because it's not negative, unless you're implying that it is negative. Slander, from what I understand, has to, like... you have to prove it damaged your name, and you have to prove that the person knowingly said it, knowing it was not true, right? Like, and I really do think this about Seth MacFarlane, so it can't be slander.
Okay. All right. So we're in control. Family Guy's in control. It's not slander. We're not going to be sued.
Yeah. That is correct. Yeah. You know what else is cool?
What's that, bud?